Yo, what up, guys? Let's not lose any time and let's get right into the Epstein files. The Democrats leaked a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm reacting to a video from Sky News because, like, I rather use the outside media from the US and not the ones who's like based and biased in the US. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna waste any time. I know I always say that. I'm not trying to break my promise. That fail, I'm gonna keep it in just to let you not guys know I'm for real. Mark my words. Let's get right into it. It was a fail as well. Second one. Let's do the third time's the charm. Like breaking news. Like there was a whole lot of bunch of stuff, man. They waving that shit in our faces and pretend like it's nothing. They lie to our faces and pretend like we the biggest idiots on earth. Like they really don't care. And if it's Democrats or Republican doing the dirty work, I don't care. It's wrong. Get that shit out there. I mean, like, in my opinion, 50 Cent needs to be in charge of that. 50 Cent done a great job on the Sean Combs. He really did a great job on him. Can't complain, can't lie. So let's see what they have to say. I'm gonna keep the video short. I really want to because like I'm trying to figure out my style, how long my YouTube videos need to be, like between like maybe 10 minutes and 20 minutes, 20 plus on the 10. So let's see how it goes. I keep it going.
Coming in, and it is that
Shout out to Sky News. Good job. Like the last few videos I've watched from them, they were good reporting, not just some like other fellow news channels that we are definitely aware of their work.
Democrats on the House
Aye, aye, aye,
is
aye, aye. Let's go
coming
back.
in, and it is that Democrats on the House Oversight Committee in the United States
All
have
right.
done what they said they were going to do, which is to continue to release details from the Epstein files. A number of photographs have been released.
Guys, I don't know what to say. I'm not quite sure what kind of pictures we're about to see. I'm not quite sure, and I'm a little bit scared what we might see. You guys feeling the same? Not quite sure if boy. I mean, like all the evidence that was literally fabricated. It was fabricated. That 2 minute gap that was missing from the surveillance camera inside of the hallway of the prison. It's just not that. There was so much thing. It feels like a movie scene where like somebody's getting paranoid that they're coming for him. Somebody died, or like they his unalivement got like fabricated and whatsoever. It felt like a movie, man. Felt like a movie, and we as the people, yeah, we were reacting basically.
Number of what appear to be copies of passports. One passport.
Oh boy, and that boy needs to be dealt with really quickly. Bill Gates. Even though like the man, they reached a hella net worth and everything, but like lies live short lives, and the darkness always gets the light always prevails. Light always prevails.
From the Russian Federation, heavily redacted visa details, pictures of Bill Gates,
Oof.
Steve Bannon in another photograph, and so it's all coming.
Not quite sure why they blurring her face. Probably out of. Not quite sure what I say or should say to this. If she's a victim and she doesn't want it, of course, let her say that. It's her choice. But if she's not a victim and maybe some like Maxine Giswell,
Out right now. It is what they said they would do.
bro, no, it's getting it's. You see that? I'm not married yet, but I want to be, and I would never betray my wife. I've never done such thing as cheating. Done everything in my life. Like I've been almost everywhere. You guys can picture out you can color out the picture yourself inside of the head. I've been literally everywhere, anywhere, anyway. That is getting wrong. That is getting so wrong. That is getting so wrong. And please, 2025 is almost over. Something's gotta happen. Something's really gotta happen. Otherwise, I can't. Not quite sure where that will lead us in 26 because Trump is compromised as well. He's been real quiet. His health status has been really, yeah, been pushed under the rug.
Of course, they're trying to reach a point where
Bro, it's just wrong if you have a picture with Jeffrey Epstein. Doesn't matter who you are almost. That guy is a Mossad Planet agent, and I'm quite sure he's still alive, actually.
Donald Trump agrees to release the entire files,
He will
and
not.
it was said that that could happen on Friday, tomorrow. We wait to see about that.
I'm gonna drop a video if I'm gonna stay up to date to that.
James Matthews joins me from Washington, and well, there's a lot to go through, James, but this is the Democrats doing what they said they were going to do.
That's right,
Nah, bro.
Mark. Of course, we still await the full release of thousands of Epstein files. And as you say, the deadline for that is tomorrow. In the meantime, the Democrats have issued several dozen photographs, and we're looking at them there, which on first sight certainly don't indicate any criminality. I mean, in terms of the content, we've seen some pictures of some individuals that actually have appeared in previous releases. Bill Gates, we've seen. Woody Allen, we've seen.
That almost looks like the crossbow that I have in Far Cry. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. That's some cool art sometimes. Never mind. Bro, we got the deadline tomorrow. Oh my God. Man, kind of hyped. They should just like Trump said they will release it. I'm not quite sure if they're actually gonna do it. And probably after like removing evidence and fabricating even more lies, or like then it will probably happen. Otherwise,
Steve
no.
Bannon sitting across a desk from Jeffrey Epstein. There are passports, as you say, with names redacted from a number of countries: Russia, Czechoslovakia, the passports of women.
International international huge incident. Oh my God, bro. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to see the politics world burn.
There is a passport of
Ooh.
Jeffrey Epstein, and on one passport, uh,
It's most definitely Paris. But bro, you can read it as penis. As a penis.
of Jeffrey Epstein,
Penis in
and
Dubai.
on one passport page, the words are stated: the bearer was convicted of a sex offence. There are writings, words written on what appear to be the body of at least one female, references to the book Lolita, which of course is about a man who had an infatuation with an underage girl. Quotes like, she was Dolly at school, she was Lola in slacks. We've seen pictures, we saw them there. Noam Chomsky, the academic, the essayist, on
I mean, we've seen politicians not ready to release those files. Why? Because everybody's on the list. Doesn't matter if you're a Russian prime minister. Doesn't matter if you're like an oligarch, like a sheikh from Dubai. Doesn't matter if you're like Bill Gates from the US, politician from Switzerland, maybe. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if Democrat or Republican. They're both snakes. But what matters is why now? They be trying to push that shit under the rug for a minute now. Why they? Why are Democrats like agreeing to release it? Trump done some good stuff since he's in office, but like, yeah, he lied his way in it again. Rather Trump than Kamala. Not saying rather Trump than Kamala, but that ICE thing is doing good work though.
What appears to be a private jet sitting alongside Jeffrey Epstein. There is a picture of a packet of drugs used to treat a urinary infection. Jeffrey Epstein in the company of women. One photo shows him in the company of 3 young women. There is a map of Great St. James, Jeffrey Epstein's island. The question would be, of course, the central question in all of this for many is what is in the remaining files that links Jeffrey Epstein
To
to
the politicians.
Donald Trump, the
Or
former
Donald Trump.
friends? Is there anything that...
The former friends, yeah. The one he doesn't know who yeah. Man.
we have yet...
I'm sorry guys, but I really don't know what to say. That's huge, bro. That's huge. Even though it's a pile of probably rubbish. But I'm eating it up because I got some great material
to learn about Donald Trump and his association with Epstein that we don't already know. I have to say, in the files that we're looking at now, actually, I haven't seen any Donald Trump content, so no indication about anything at all to do with the president. I suppose we have to wait for the full release to take a judgment on that. That full release has to take place in some shape.
I'm kind of stoked and I'm kind of let's see. I want to see if Bill Gates been real quiet for a minute now. September 6th. Yeah, he been real quiet. Why would he?
Formed by
It will be
tomorrow.
only self-incriminating, and that dude got probably like 50 lawyers on speed dial and 20 ready in a courtroom. That's the second he enters. So, but you know what, guys? You know what will happen? Probably fucking nothing.
But what we're seeing today is Democrats on this House Oversight Committee.
Nothing's gonna
Remember,
happen.
Republicans have the majority. They are in control. But the Democrats, who are frustrated at the lack of a full release, they are releasing what is in their possession and within their ability to put into the public domain. And that's what we're seeing now. Several dozen pictures and documents released while we wait the full publication.
You know what? You know, guys, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if that's obvious for people living outside of Europe or like people inside of the US. Nothing confrontational, but like there's like some words that are Jewish, names that appear Jewish. Epstein is one of them. Einstein, Albert Einstein, Jeffrey Epstein. They're both stones. Stein, Goldman, Buch. You know, there's so many words. There's so many names that are connected to that.
And James, is Donald Trump still under pressure from
Of course, he's under
people in his
pressure.
own, in the MAGA
That dude has
movement,
probably a
for
heart rate of
instance, who have
300.
long wanted all the files released?
He absolutely is, Mark. Remember, Donald Trump was a man who campaigned to get back into the White House largely on the basis of
Yeah, that was his whole. Yeah,
publication of the full Epstein files. That's a drum that he was beating for long enough, and now in office, he has been the individual standing for so long in the way of publication. He buckled under pressure, signed an
sorry
order
guys.
of office. He has been the individual standing for so long in the way of publication. He buckled under pressure, signed an order basically saying that they should be released in full. And that order dictates that that has to take place by tomorrow. I think
I
it's
agree.
midnight tomorrow, local time, Mark, but there is a degree of mystery. The Department of Justice is controlling this process, and they've given no.
DOJ. The DOJ is below Trump in the end. Probably nothing big's gonna happen. But Trump has probably a heart rate of 300 because like his whole campaign was built on like releasing those files and being transparent and communicative. But who would have thought a politician would go back on his word? Oh my God, a shooting star! Can't believe it.
Indication when publication will take place, or indeed if we will see publication in full. Much
Public
speculation
hanging.
among Democrats, certainly, that there will be something of a fudge with redactions that essentially dilute the content, which,
Cash
for the
Patel. Cash Patel been real quiet about this for a minute as well.
sake of the protection of guilty parties whose names and
Ah, boys,
activities are
I don't know
included
what to say.
within them. So still a degree of mystery about what the contents will be. But of course, the central question is, as I say, what was the association between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein? What have we not heard? We know they were friends through the 80s, 90s. We know that
Early
they fell
2000.
out because Jeffrey Epstein was luring female staff away from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago to go and work for him. They also fell out over a property deal. So that kind of detail and that a degree of association is already in the public domain. Donald Trump emphatically denies any criminality and any knowledge
Of course you would.
of Jeffrey Epstein's criminal behaviour. The question will be, do these Epstein files, when they are released in full, tell us any?
Oh, boys, I don't know what to say, man. Ha! They deactivated the comments. They weren't brave enough. Well, boys, they were not brave enough. They were not brave enough. Let's see what happens tomorrow, man. I probably already know what you guys think, but let me know. I really want to know. And with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a turn on the notification bell, and see you later, guys.